All right, the channel is live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adventure on So Many Levels. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Yay!
I am Christiana Ellis, and I am the Dungeon Master. Our players tonight, Nobilis as Spine,
It's a public service, really.
Millie Katie as Coracoid,
What form shall I take today?
Dove Archambault as Kneecap,
We will get that Shemeska.
Jason Banks, alas, sans camera tonight as what's your character's name again? Radius. God, it's only session 27.
Now remember, it's Rockin' Radius with the Ruckus, and I'm here for Shemeska. Oh, yeah.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
And Lee Burdett as Malleus, the character name that is just similar enough to Radius that's what trips my brain up every time.
We'll see what we can do with about that the next time I die.
All right. And Paul Weimer as Tarsus.
The power of Vulcan empowers my Eldritch Blasts.
So together, these players are known as the Skeleton Crew, and they have been trekking all over the Outlands looking for a Madron named Rome, whom they believe can lead them to the mysteriously missing Great Madron March, which is causing havoc in all sorts of ways across the plains, but in particular has led them to all have a glitch where if they die, they are replaced by an alternate version of themselves. And also, it seems like maybe the universe is going to end in some way. It's unclear. But they have been finally able to find Rome, and he told them that, oh, yeah, the Great Modern March, Shemeshka, yeah, that fiend who originally sent you looking for Rome is actually the one responsible for holding the Great Modern March hostage. And so now you have traveled to her casino, Fortune's Wheel, to confront her. You made your way to the Platinum Rooms, where you managed to win a variety of complicated high-stakes gambling games. And now you've been brought into the back room by a pair of giant bear people who asked you first to surrender all of your winnings and then your weapons. And as we left last time, you were feeling like, don't think we're going to surrender our weapons. No.
Now
And-
that you've
Touch
given,
on the weapons.
now that you've given us that summary, I have to think that someone was like reading Shadowrun adventures.
Well,
This is like,
I summarized the adventure we've been having.
yeah,
Yeah,
It it's like half the Shadowrun adventures out there work that way, especially at the casino part.
Sure.
And also, the last time we had a run-in with Shemeska of any kind, it ended up with some of us going into a weird teleporting hole and then dying.
She helped you get out of jail. You're welcome.
Yes, it is true.
frying pan into fire, yes.
She felt it was in her interest that you not go through a public trial. Yeah?
Yeah.
Dispose of us very nice. Disposes of them very nicely.
Well, this'll show her. So you have now shown up here in the Fortune's Wheel Casino. Let me briefly re-describe the room that you were in. And also, I will once again put up on the screen here the Warden Archon handout, just because that's who you're looking at here. If I can actually find where I am in the wrong, that's the wrong chapter. There we go. Platinum Rooms, not the regular casino. Okay, Warden Archons. So, I believe I have shared this already with you, but I'm sharing it again.
Yeah, big bears.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big bear chase you.
You know, if
Yes.
if they're wearing that armor, we could probably take it off of them.
Mm. Well, they are actually not in that armor precisely. They are in armor that has been designed to fit into the casino's aesthetic.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Where was I? Just had that description up. So yes, as you have been traveled through the portal into this room has colorful silks and mosaic patterns covering the walls of this airy entry chamber. Several shallow alcoves line the room's perimeter, and to the north stands a platinum double door. At the center of the room, a crystal sphere hovers over an ornate burbling fountain, and that crystal sphere is covered with different views of the casino and the platinum rooms. Is clearly a security device. But yes, as you we finished last time with them asking you to surrender your weapons and you narrowing your eyes into a hard stare and them doing the same in return. And so now let's
Roll
resume
initiative.
our adventure with an initiative roll. Here, let me just go ahead and add everybody to the turn tracker. Does I didn't have the turn tracker on like selected when I clicked that, so now I've got doubles of everybody because I'm
Oof.
run into this problem over and over again. Okay,
Not-
hang on. I'm going to delete the doubles because Roll20 is wonderful and such an excellent service, and it makes me so happy to use it every time.
Yeah. Everybody take a
mean-
drink.
We notice when it's functional.
Yeah. So Tarsus is 10 is correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Cora, you got a 16 and a 3? Is that
It should just be the 3.
okay?
You
Not
can,
using my usual computer, and it double clicked when I
That's
went.
okay. So 3 is correct then?
Yes, and it looks like I'm not on the tracker.
Okay, you know what? I'm deleting everything on the tracker and I am adding everyone back in manually and I will type in your numbers because for some reason I have to do it that way today.
I'm not a number. I'm a free man.
Oh, well, is that so?
or 601.
Okay. Does
Okay.
everyone see themselves on the tracker? If so,
Yes.
please enter your appropriate initiative.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm going to appear.
Oh, are you not?
I'm not on the map because I
Oh.
wasn't here last time.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're going to appear. Let me put you in there. I forgot.
In a
Damn.
In
Yes.
a burst of static.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we need the initiatives from Radius and Malleus on there still.
Yep. Just rolled it.
Okay.
Should be a 23.
You can put yours in, Jason.
Okay. I'll type. I typed it in for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a tie for Tarsus and Spine. If you guys want to decide which order you prefer.
I'd rather go first.
Yeah, you have the higher dexterity, so
Well,
it'll
I
work
mean-
either way. Yeah, I know, but it makes more sense for the for the sneaky one to go.
Okay, and then Malleus and Kneecap also have a tie apparently.
Yeah. Kneecap can go first.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, as this stare down happens, there's a moment of like, who's going to draw first? It turns out it's Radius.
No bones about it.
Yeah, and you all see Radius kind of reach into like behind his neck, like almost like he's pulling up a hood, and he pulls down a mask, and he
Oh.
like cracks his knuckles, and he's like, "Whoa, let's go!" As he rages and charges forward towards the large bear person here,
Mm-hmm.
and proceeds to punch them a lot.
Hmm.
I like this plan.
Use,
Yes.
where is that feature? There it is. Yep, and we'll activate it. And this time, since you all are here,
Traditionally, these punches are accompanied by attack rolls.
they are. And by the way, when you guys do that, you guys get that wave of clarity again. So you all have advantage on attacks against my enemies within 5 feet of me.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
is that
Cool.
what's that from?
From the rage, it's my
Oh,
because there's 3 different. There's bear, wolf, and something else. And the wolf
okay.
gives my allies advantage.
All right.
Within 5
Okay.
feet of you. So that
Great.
would be-
Like so, pack tactics, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool.
Yep,
Cool.
and so here we go. And I'll be doing this recklessly. So
Okay.
first one,
Mm-hmm.
27 to hit.
Yeah. 27 will hit. Is that's with advantage? I assume.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, no, it's not with advantage, but
Okay. Well.
Roll
feel
again
f-
just in case you get a crit.
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah, always worth a
Crit.
shot.
Nope. But
Alright.
it will,
But the 27 certainly does hit. 14 bludgeoning.
and then second. $19.
19 also hits. 8 bludgeoning.
Oh, there we go. That's a crit.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So that the 13 and 19 looks like it. That I thought that was already rolling with advantage.
They all, let's see, they all should have been. Where's
How
the,
many attacks?
Well, so
are
the
you
first 2
going
that you
for?
rolled, we
Oh,
saw
I get
single rolls.
yeah, I get 3.
Oh, okay. So so the second attack is 19 against 13, and then the third one is the crit and against the 10, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so 8 from the second one, and then
13,
is that
8,
13 plus
and
8?
another 13. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. 8.
21, right?
Yeah, 21.
Nice. Yeah. So wham, wham, wham. Those are some nice, solid punches. I think you this bear was not expecting such an immediate onslaught. He is gets the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
You see him, you all see Ray just look at him and go, I wrestled bears as a kid. Whoa!
This is something I just realized should have happened before, but it will happen now. We'll just say it didn't happen because it wasn't quite, you rushed in so fast. But as both of these bears now realize that you're fighting for real, you feel just emanating from them an aura of menace. And so from here forward, everyone who starts their turn within 20 feet of one of them is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw against frightened. But you
Oh.
do that on your turn, so don't do it yet. But that is now in effect. And the one that you just pummeled, Radius, is looking down at you and snarling his big old bear face. And he is going to now prepare to return the favor with advantage because you attacked recklessly.
Indeed.
Yeah. So the first one is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
It's a 9 slashing damage.
That's a lot.
And you are...
I'll take 4 of that.
Okay. Is that
That's a magical.
because you're
Because
rage?
of rage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because of rage, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And you are grappled.
Okay.
And then the second one is a 17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. And then he is also going to bite you. That's a 27 to hit for
That hits.
18 piercing damage, so reduced to 9 for you. And you also have a vague sense as he bites you that you feel like a magical sort of like something magical happens when he does that. Okay. And that is his turn. The other one is looking down at you, Kneecap, and I think he's going to claw and attack you.
Okay.
And so that is a 12 to hit first attack.
Miss.
Then a critical fail. It's harder for them to hit when they're not rolling with advantage. So yeah, he's swiping at you and missing. He's having to bend way over. He's not, he didn't do his stretches ahead of time, I guess. But then when he goes to try to bite you, he only rolls an 11. So that one is he's not got his good punches in yet today. So that is their turn. So Kneecap, it is now your turn, but you do first need to make this wisdom saving throw.
Yes. And was there a source of damage that I took last turn or last session? Was it from the time
It might be
frame?
from one of the games. I think. Did you go in?
Yeah.
I had a point off on mine, so
Okay.
something happened.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I don't remember specifically, but
Is this a magic effect?
it is an aura of menace. It is not like a spell. So I would say I'm not considering this a magic thing unless your thing said. Well, you know what? Fine, whatever. Just yes.
17.
17 is a success. You are not frightened.
Okay. Okay, so now I can act normally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think, you know, make a echo next to me or
Okay.
next right there kind of thing,
All right.
and then start swinging. That is a 29 to hit for 7 damage. 17.
Hang on, I'm making it. I'm adding your
Copy.
yeah.
Okay.
17 to hit. You said.
Yes, 17.
17 does not hit. You strike his plate armor.
Okay. So,
Are you rolling with advantage?
No, it's the other one.
yeah, the other one was that
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 17 doesn't hit.
17
And,
doesn't hit.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Did you start a? Well, you put out a copy, right? So, is that are you raging? I think.
I don't rage.
Yeah,
Oh, right, fighter. So sorry.
Right, he's a fighter, not a barbarian.
You
anymore.
have been a barbarian in the past.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Malleus, your turn.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to do my mage armor thing yet. So mage armor.
Okay.
Make your wisdom save too.
Yeah. Wisdom save is going to be
Oh.
a 10, but
Hmm.
Dark One's Own Luck. I'm going to let's see, roll a d10 and add to it. So let's hope that helps do better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a 13.
Unfortunately, that's still not enough. So you are frightened.
And
I'm gonna use
I guess I just go straight backwards.
use this little
This
icon on you. So this frightened is it doesn't force you to retreat, although you certainly are allowed to. But it basically just means that your attack rolls are at disadvantage, and you can't willingly move closer. So now that you've put yourself in the corner, you've trapped yourself in that spot. But
Yeah,
up to you. All right.
but that's okay.
Yeah. Spine. Wisdom
All
saving
right.
throw.
Wisdom save. Not good at these.
Neither was I.
Especially not if I roll a 2.
No. Yeah. So you are also frightened.
Okay, but I do have advantage attacking this one below.
Yes.
So I will use my hand crossbow and take a shot.
Yeah. So the advantage cancels out the disadvantage. Standard
And I
shot.
rolled another 2.
Oh no.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah,
At least-
so I'm gonna go run behind this column here, and
Okay.
and I believe if the source of my frightened is not visible, then there's a
Well,
chance for
but
a
there's
save,
2
but
of them in here
Yeah.
though, and they're kind
Yeah.
of. It's kind of.
it's hard to avoid. Okay.
Yeah, it's one effect really between the 2
Yeah.
of them really.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm taking cover there.
Okay.
Hopefully, if one of them throws something at me,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get some bonus in my armor class. So
All right.
that's my action.
Okay. Tarsus.
okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else,
That's a 14.
14 is a fail.
oh,
All right, so I am feared. I will move to here, and I will shoot a firebolt at that one, so it'll just be straight up.
Yep.
But that is a whopping 10, so that
No,
does absolutely
no,
nothing.
They're
no.
rolling like crap.
I know.
wow.
Yeah, so that's the end of my turn.
Uh-huh. Okay. Cora.
All right. So first,
Mine.
16.
16 does save. You are not frightened.
All right. So I'm going to wild shape into a let's see, saber-toothed tiger,
Okay. Let's see if I've got
which
something that
is
would be good.
large. I get 10.
Let's see.
Yep. Points. I just have that right here.
Hmm. Hang on.
I'll basically.
I'm trying to see if I've got a good tiger, saber-toothed tiger
Ah.
token for you, but yeah, that works.
And
That's actually a saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. And
Here,
then
kitty, kitty.
give you
Here,
control
kitty.
over that.
yep, and then since it's a circle of moon spell, I can still cast cantrips. Basically, I can cast circle of moon spells. I have a cantrip which is Starry Wisp,
Okay.
is a ranged spell attack. I'm going to. All right, so
Why
this
not just run up and bite him?
because that takes my basic action,
Oh, okay.
so I can't actually attack this round. But I am going to start with the one to the below me,
Okay.
the one that got walloped by Malleus.
Mm-hmm.
You mean radius?
Radius, sorry.
Yep.
Wrong one.
That's an action too.
Get it too.
But it's a cantrip, and because
Wait,
Yeah. Well, so
let me shoot, double
I think
regular action. Never mind. Skip
so.
that. I
The
forgot the difference between bonus actions.
well, double check too.
Never mind.
Because I think at least in the old version, Circle of the Moon could wild shape as a bonus action.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
Yeah.
Circle Moon
Oh.
can do yeah.
That's one of the Circle of the Moon things. Now, I don't know 100% if that's true in the 2024 version.
Let's see.
But if it does take your action to do, then you shouldn't be able to do a cantrip that costs an action either.
Right, which is why I just went, Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. At least what's listed in between wild shape circle forms and just the general wild shape, it says nothing about it now being a
Well,
about-
like Circle of the Moon, like it's always been a bonus action. But let me We
Yeah,
can.
I'm double
Yeah.
checking.
I'm looking at
yeah,
it now.
it is a bonus action.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so actually, bonus action, probably my better bet at this point is to just go ahead and who do I have a clear shot?
But you've got an advantage at the one below to the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can pounce
Mm-hmm.
him because it moves at least 20 feet. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's only 10 feet. So,
You know what? Just go for it. It's fine.
oh, okay. All right, then I get a
You backed up a little first and then pounced.
Mm-hmm.
yep. Hits with a claw attack, which is +6. Okay, 18 on the first on
An 18 hits.
so it's whether or not I get a crit on the next one. I don't. And it's 1d10 plus 5. So 13 points of piercing damage, and he needs to make a strength saving throw being knocked prone.
Okay. They're pretty strong, but let's see. I got a 16.
Not knocked prone, so no follow-up bite.
Okay.
Oh wait, claw. Oh, I did the wrong damage on the claw. It's actually 2d6 plus 5.
Okay.
So so 16 instead.
Okay.
All right, and that's it.
All right. That's another 3 off of there. Okay. Radius, it's your turn again.
All right. Alrighty. You all see Radius kind of focus for a second, and his hands from the elbow, his arms from the elbow down, are engulfed in flames. And he will then punch the one in front of him 3 times, and then fling 2 flaming fists 15 feet away to hit the other one.
Well, first you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's not one of those. If you make the save, you don't have to save any more ones.
Well, he didn't make it because he didn't do it his first turn.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah. 14.
A 14 is unfortunately for
Fear is the
you a
mind killer.
failure. So you are frightened.
I think there's something. I don't think I can do it yet. Yeah, I haven't got there yet. Darn it.
Hmm.
Dang it.
Yeah, once a monk gets a certain level, they can just remove certain effects from themselves. But I haven't
Yeah.
got there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So that's fine. I'm afraid.
So that means that if you want to do some of these attacks, you're gonna need to roll them at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yes. Let me see.
Also, you're grappled.
So he couldn't move even if you wanted to.
Right. But I can just take the. I'll try to oppose him and get out with my. I'll just try to get away from him.
Okay, use your action to break the grapple.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it
so
opposed?
it's got a DC, so you could do athletics or acrobatics.
I have advantage on athletics, and I can use my dex instead of my strength. So
Okay, yeah. So you're trying to beat 18.
let's see, and that'll be neither one of those.
Ooh, nope. Unfortunately, even an 11's not going to do it.
Nope. But
Okay.
I am a grappler, so I can still punch this guy. So,
Okay. Well, you only have a bonus action left.
Yep, I know. Flurry
Alright.
blows.
Okay.
Doesn't Flurry of Blows need
I think
to...
flurry of blows you have to have used the attack action.
Oh, do I?
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I think you might be able to do one attack as a bonus action regardless, but I think Flurry of Blows requires you to have done the attack action.
free blows. You can expend 1 focus point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay, maybe that's the new version. All right.
So he's got 2 coming at him, and I
Okay.
will do it. I'll do it recklessly because he's already got advantage anyway.
Okay. Well, so that means that you will be rolling straight, and he'll have advantage on you. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd have to grapple him back to fix that. But
Well, I don't know.
can you do that? Like, if you're grappled,
If you make an unarmed attack, you can make that a grapple attack if you want. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That is a part of what monks can do now. I completely forgot that.
Anyone could do that theoretically.
19.
Grapple attack is just a new part, well, so if you want your unarmed strike to be a grapple attempt, you don't roll the attack. We do the contested grapple check. But if that's what you want, then make your athletics check.
No, but I will.
Oh, you want that to just be an attack then?
Yes.
Okay,
And
sure.
Let me see. But I will. Let me double check. I think I can push him, and if I push him, I might be able to break the grapple that way. But I think it is an opposed check.
It is. So it sounds like the first one you did was just for damage. You did 7. I think you have one more.
Yep, and I will try to push him with this one.
Okay.
16. Does that hit?
Well, again, it just like with the grapple, the push, it's just opposed. So against a 16, he rolled a 21.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, you had such a stellar first round, and the second one has not gone as well, unfortunately.
And I can't even do the other thing because I'll hit everyone else in the room.
Yeah. So this guy has been beat, significantly already, but that last round for you was not as not as spectacular. No. So it is his turn. Just double checking something real quick. I believe when you're frightened, it is just that your attacks have ability checks and attack rolls have disadvantage, but it's not. They don't automatically get advantage, but he does get advantage on you because you attacked recklessly. So yeah, he's going to continue to attack you with advantage. The first one is a dirty 20 to hit, or Baker's 20, however people prefer. So for 10 slashing damage.
Good.
Yeah. Then a 24 to hit for another 12, so you take 6.
I'll use my reaction. Deflect attacks.
Okay.
And I will. And we said it was 12 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 1d10 plus 10. Roll. All right. So yeah, that's 4 plus 10. So that's I will then like to expend a key point to hit him with that, but he has to make a dex check.
Well, it's his claw. The deflect attacks can I don't think you can make it attack him. Like you can redirect it to another target, I think, but I don't think you can make it hit himself.
If you do, you can choose a creature you see. I can choose a creature I see within 5 feet of me if it was a melee, or a creature I can see within 60 feet if it was ranged. But he still, like I said, he still might not take it. He'll only take.
Huh.
Yeah, he has to make a dex save, or I don't think he takes it at all, actually.
Okay. Well, hang on. I'm looking it up just because we're doing a lot of these fun 2024 rules, which are great. I love it, but I'm also like trying to make sure we're doing it right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can expend a focus point. Okay. Yeah. So he'll make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, so because you are redirecting some of the attack's force. Yeah, so let's see. He'll make a dexterity save. Got a 7, so that's going to fail. And so he takes not the damage of his attack, but you do 2 rolls of your martial
Yeah.
arts die plus your
Plus-
dexterity modifier.
Yeah, so it's 2d8 plus 4.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. So that's 2d8 plus 4, so that's 11.
Yeah, okay. So he goes to claw you, and you manage to make him
I just
smack himself in the face.
You see, Radius just kind of shifts his head to the left and then headbutts him.
So he shakes his head and goes to bite you. And so this time it is a 22 to hit for 15 piercing. So that's 7 to you.
And you see Radius just go, "This is what I've been waiting for. Let's go!"
And he's yelling to his other one here, his partner here, and saying, "This little guy's a piece of work." And then the other one is like, "I'm busy over here." And then he's looking down at Kneecap. He's still going to try this. He's like not sure what the shadow is, but like the shadow hasn't attacked yet. So he's still focusing on the main one. But he's looking down and he's saying, "Shemeska doesn't want to talk to you." That is a 24 to hit.
That does hit.
14 slashing damage, and you are grappled. And then a 20 to hit.
That hits.
13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he goes to bite you. That's only a 15.
That misses.
Yeah.
He thinks he's gonna bite into my neck and say gets my helmet.
Nice. Okay, so Kneecap, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, now it is grappled, but you know what? Oh. Wisdom save, right?
No. Once you've beat it once, you're
Okay.
immune.
Yes. That's good to know.
Mhm.
Okay, so I will 19 to hit
19 does hit.
for 10 damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna do my 2 regular attacks and then my 2 unleashed incarnations.
Okay.
23 to hit for 9 damage.
That hits.
And then unleash incarnation. Oh, that's a nat 1. For so, second one is a 23.
Okay.
That is 14 damage. And then a Acid's Rage bonus action for a 19.
Wait, how many attacks is this? This is fifth on this
Oh.
round?
So I have 2 regular attacks, 2 unleashed incarnations from my Echo,
Okay.
and my
And your what?
bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that bonus action one was a 19 to hit for 9 damage.
Okay. All right. That was a good turn.
Yes.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Just looking up and saying, you might think that I can't run, but you can't make me run either.
I'm just trying to get you to leave. All right.
Kneecap reminds me of that little dog in the Tom and Jerry cartoons that chews Jerry into sausage.
All right. So that is Kneecap's turn. Malleus, you can make a new wisdom save.
All right, let's do that. That's a 14, so that probably doesn't work very well.
14 is just not gonna quite make it. Nope.
Nope. Okay. So I'm down here in this corner. I
Mhm.
want to slide up one. Would that count as
Uh,
being closer?
you kind of specifically moved to the farthest spot in the room.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that would be going closer.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. It works either way.
Okay.
Um. Uh. Let's see. I was going to do a thing. Um. Yeah. Let's fire a couple Eldritch Blasts at this guy who's fighting. Radius,
Okay.
and that has to be at disadvantage, right?
I'm sorry. Say you're attacking at yes, fighting radius. It is at disadvantage.
All right. So Eldritch Blast. Number one.
Oh no, it's just straight up. It's straight. If the fear makes it a disadvantage, my presence makes it advantage. So it's just straight up.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it
they
would
would
be
cancel
that.
each other.
Oh yes, correct. That one. Yes.
That'll
Yeah.
be 17. Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 17 to hit.
I don't think it's good
for-
enough though, because I don't.
17
18, yeah.
unfortunately does not hit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, ignore the damage roll. All right. How about a 24
24 will hit.
for 8 points of damage from my
Okay.
Eldritch Blast?
Hmm.
And let's see. Do I have any kind of bonus actions that I can do? Nope. Not really. That's okay.
All right. Okay. Is that just 2 attacks from your Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. It's the one attack, but the 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of columns and a saber-toothed tiger in the way for my point of view towards the one to the south.
Well,
so-
but you are the aura is on both of them.
Yes, I understand that. I'm
Mhm.
saying that I'm going to shoot at the one that
You
Kneecap
can
is
you
fighting.
can
because
attempt
I've
to
got
remake your save first.
Okay.
Yes.
Nope. That's
Okay.
a 4.
All right. So,
So I will take a bonus action of steady aim
mhm.
in order to get advantage on my missile attack, which
Okay.
cancels out the disadvantage, and shoot at the one to the west there.
Okay.
Finally got a good roll.
There you go.
Finally.
Yeah.
All right. So, the with the sneak attack, let's see if the sneak attack options with cunning strike work. Yeah. I'm going to add a poison effect for 1d6 on that. They need to make a d16 con save, and if they fail, they're at the poison condition for 1 minute.
Okay. Con save.
They might be immune, but who knows?
They're not
Um,
immune, but they do have a good con save. That's a 15 though.
That is not
Okay.
not enough. So
Poisoned. Or did they just
So,
take poison damage?
nope, they are poisoned.
All
They
right.
don't take poison damage. They are poisoned,
Great.
and so the rest of the damage for that attack is 5d6 plus 4, or 18 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a one to the north, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I put the circle on the wrong guy. Yep.
Yep.
Doot. All right.
So now we're not the only ones with disadvantage.
No, it's true. Yeah, like that one looks over at his buddy and says, "I don't feel so good, Steve." Yeah.
Poor
Well, Steve is the one that he's talking to.
Steve.
That's
We don't know
Curtis.
Curtis has saved-
Curtis.
Yeah.
Poor Curtis.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could go easy on him if you want.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so Tarsus, that's your turn.
Okay, first up, let's try to make a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
That is only a 13, so that will not work.
Okay. Nope.
So I will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one near radius, so they'll be just straight up rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, number 1 is a 23.
Hits.
So That is 5 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2. Oh, and it gets pushed 10 feet. And
Uh-huh.
number two is a miss.
Okay. Push 10 feet. Boop, boop.
Yep.
Oof. I'll say that breaks the grapple that was on you, Radius.
De nada.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guy.
But fear.
Yeah. It doesn't help with the fear, but it gets Radius out of its hands.
Right. Yep. Okay. So that is the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Cora, you're up.
All right. So since I saved before, do I need to save again?
No. If once you save, you're immune.
All right. So
Going ahead and getting between me and it, I'm fine with that.
yeah.
Don't feel like you need to keep my point of view open there. Okay.
Well,
Fine.
hey, first
A
game.
little bit that there's space that I can still like attack and such.
Yeah.
So I'm going to claw. I'm also going to add primal strike onto it, which if it hits is an extra d8 of damage.
Okay.
Um and okay. Let me get to the actually went ahead and added this into d20 as an attack, so give me a second. And I have advantage, I believe, since I'm not disadvantaged and I'm next to
Except that actually now that he's been pushed away, Radius is not within 5 feet of him anymore.
Oh, okay. So
But you're
then
not afraid though, right?
Right. So she doesn't have disadvantage, but she
Does not advantage.
does not
but
have
I
advantage.
don't have advantage.
Right.
Don't worry.
Shoot, that's only a 12 to
Yeah.
hit,
Unfortunately. Yeah.
so that's not going to do anything. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to produce flame because I forgot I can do that.
Hmm.
So that's I'm going to throw it at the same person I'm working on.
Good.
Disadvantage for point blank range?
You know what? I'll allow it for now.
Okay.
Oh no, I got pushed away. Oh no, she ran up on him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oops, just the 11.
Yeah. Yeah. And so the produce flame, yeah, that would hit, but 11. I mean,
Yep.
11's not bad.
No.
No, I
Yeah.
accidentally hit it twice
Sure.
again.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, great. So,
Didn't get one hit, got the other though.
yeah.
Next.
All right, Radius, it is your turn. You can try the wisdom saving throw again.
Alrighty.
Flaming saber-tooth tigers would be a great band name.
13.
Unfortunately, no. So,
No,
yeah,
no,
you
no.
are unable to approach them any
Oh.
closer at this
Oh.
time.
I'm sorry, Radius.
So let's see. If I move here, let's see. 'Cause it'll be away from this one. How
That's
far-
closer
it
to the
closer?
other one, though.
Also,
I
the
know.
other one.
Also, there's a fountain right there.
Oh, sorry. Is that a who? I'm sorry. There's a
You're
person.
under Tarsus, yeah.
All right. Moved away from him. How far away am I from him? Oh, he's trying to. I just need to get him be within reach.
I mean, I
work on
don't
it.
think you can get either of
Yeah,
them in
15
reach. You can't move closer to either
15
of them.
feet away from the north one.
Yeah.
I'm 15 feet away from the north one.
Yeah. I think you got one of those funny monk things that allows you to do melee attacks with a really long reach.
Yeah, that's exactly why. That's why. So
Okay.
I was trying to see if I could get 15 feet from both and hit both, but I can't.
Okay.
So I think if I'm 15 feet away from the top one, then he's gonna get punched.
All right.
Huh.
Yeah. But the cool thing is, if I hit him, I can push him. Or if I do damage, basically.
Yeah.
So I moved a little bit, and then if I wasn't afraid, I could move closer. But anyway.
Yeah.
Attack first up. Straight up.
Should be disadvantage because you're frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it recklessly, so it's
Okay, all right.
17.
17 misses, unfortunately. Hmm.
Another 17.
Nope. Nope.
There we go. How about that one? 23.
23 will hit. Yeah. But-
All
right.
9 points of it's 9 points, but it'll be fire damage.
Okay.
And then as a
They are immune to something, not fire though. Yeah. All right. Does it push them?
yes, I would like to push him away.
Okay, so that'll break the grapple on Kneecap. Oof, as you shove him back into the wall there.
Yeah, let's see. But I think he does get an opposed though.
Oh,
think-
he gets to make a check.
Yeah, I'm just double
Okay.
checking. 'cause it's a
Probably
thing-
strength, I would guess.
Yeah. Yep. Strength check.
All right. You got an 18.
Yep. Just barely. He got a 16, so he doesn't get pushed.
Okay. All right.
And bonus, since I can't actually go anywhere, bonus action flurry blows. We'll go back for 2 more.
Okay. Can you make your 15-foot range unarmed strike with every attack?
Mm-hmm. My elemental form gives me a 15-foot reach.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yep.
Incidentally, well, never mind. I won't get into that. Okay. So, yeah.
Oh my god, that's a nat 1.
all right. Well, yeah. Unfortunately.
The worst.
Hmm.
The worst rolls.
Yeah. Well, it hurts when you're disadvantaged for that reason. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Last one.
huh? How?
Last one. I get if I just straight attack, I get 5 around.
Okay.
So that is a 18 or 23.
26.
I'm seeing a 26.
26.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
That'll
there's 9
hit.
more fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I've repeated the damage roll twice. 3 9s of damage. Wow.
All right. Well, he's
Wow.
going to make another strength save, I guess, against the
Yep.
push. That one is a weak. That's a 9. So
Oh,
that finally
yep.
shoves him back.
Yep.
Just as well you didn't shove him back the first time, you would have pushed him out of range.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right. So, at the end of your turn?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One thing, Kneecap, I looked up your subclass. I think the Unleash Arc Incarnation is only 1 attack per round.
Well, I have 4 uses of it, and I use 2 of the.
Well, but it's still 1 per turn. You
Whenever
can,
you take attack action, you can make 1 additional.
yeah. When you
melee-
take the attack action, you can make 1.
Oh,
You can use the feature that many times.
oh.
But that's okay.
Okay.
Like, I mean, if as long as you we're tracking how many times you were using it, I'm not worried about it. We don't need to retcon anything, but I was
Yeah.
just double checking that. All right. But
I wouldn't have any more use of it anyway if
yeah.
with how I did it.
Okay. Well, in any case, we're fine anyway. But it is now the Warden Archon's turn. This one is gonna kind of come back up here. He's kind of giving your shadow a little bit of a wide berth because he's still not like understanding what that is exactly. But he's yelling to the other guys, kind of like, "They seem stronger than the last time." And the other one says, "Yeah, but you should have fought him in February. That was worse." So in any case, he's attacking you, Kneecap, but with a disadvantage because he's poisoned.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Miss.
That's a 16.
Miss. Barely.
Yeah, and then another 16. Does he get to repeat the save on the poison?
Give me just a moment.
Sure.
At the end of each of its turns, then it repeats the save.
Okay. That's a 20 on the con save this time.
Okay, then that's a success. And he's no
Okay,
longer-
well, you still made him miss all 3 attacks this round.
Yeah, I mean
I'll take
that's
it.
worth that extra die of damage. I tell
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so the other one is going to attack Cora, the saber-toothed tiger. Um, that first one is a 22 to hit,
I'll hit.
9 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then you are also grappled. Second claw attack is 24 to hit for 12 slashing damage. And then he's going to bite you. That's another 24 to hit for 19 piercing damage.
Oof, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, that ate up my temporary plus a little.
Yeah. All right.
Because it's another advantage of Circle of the Moon.
All right. So, yeah. That was, I think, yeah, 20, 21. So 40 total damage there.
Yep.
All right. Great. So that is his turn. And now, Kneecap, it's your turn.
Okay. So, gonna oh, move uh, my my echo
Mm-hmm.
up here.
All
Let's
right.
just say
Yeah.
I don't have control of it, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, sorry. I'll put it up there. You should have control of it in a moment. Now you would. But anyway, there it is.
So I'm just attacking 24 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 9 damage.
All right.
25 for 7.
Okay.
And yeah. And since I needed to move use bonus action to move it,
Okay.
that's it. And yes.
Okay.
Uh,
They're both looking pretty beat up at this point.
I'm gonna do my action surge.
Okay.
Additional attack.
2.
That's a 23 for 8 damage.
Okay.
15, which probably misses.
15 misses. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn now.
All right. Malleus, want to repeat your wisdom save? You're muted at the moment.
I said yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you. How about a 17?
17 will save. No longer
God.
frightened.
Ah,
Okay. All right. So, what I wanted to do before
Mm-hmm.
I figured out this was a bad decision. So this guy down here in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
he's pretty much handled.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that depends on your definition.
Yeah, well, it's just,
They both look equivalently beat up, if that
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
punched him
okay.
a lot, but
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm going to go up here
Mm-hmm.
and hit this guy with a witch bolt.
All right. Does he make a save, or no? You make an attack roll with that.
I'm going to double check.
I believe it's an attack roll.
Yeah, it is an attack roll. So fingers crossed that this actually works.
All right.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. Not with a
Well,
critical fail.
Nope.
Yeah.
And so, yep. And unfortunately, bonus actions, unless I'm willing to get into melee range with him, which I might end up doing, but yeah, no, that's me.
Okay. Spine.
All right, same as before. I'm going to use. Well, first I'll make the wisdom save, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just in case I roll really good. Nope. So I'll use the same steady aim to get a straight up a shot at the guy to the
All right.
left. That's pretty good.
25 will do it.
I'm just going to go with straight up damage this time.
Okay.
21 points of damage.
Nice. Oof. He couldn't take another one of those. Oof. Yeah, he strikes that and he's like clearly sagging now and reeling a little bit. You know, but you know, snarling. He's got the wounded animal energy going now.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
All right, Tarsus.
All right. Wisdom save. First up,
I believe in you.
16.
You did it.
Yay! Ha! Perfect. I rule.
See,
Oh,
and now it's because I said I believe in you.
Thank you, almighty GM. All right.
Game Master Inspiration die is a D20.
I do have an inspiration from a couple sessions back, but I wasn't going to use it for this. I'm using it for a special occasion.
All right.
This is not. All right. So let us do the Eldritch Blast Tango on this one up north.
Uh-huh.
Number 1 is a 23.
Hits.
12 force damage and it gets
Oof.
pushed. Let's try that again for funsies. That, however, is only a 15, which will
Not
miss.
Yeah, he is like reeling, like leaning hard against the wall.
Okay. And then I will point at Cora and a shining light will cast on her. Cora, roll 3d6 and you get that many hit points back.
Ooh.
Healing light.
All right.
Well, most
Okay.
of that came out of temporary, so that wouldn't restore the temporary.
No.
No, this is
No.
no this.
So but it might bring me back to full on my own.
Hmm.
Yep, I'm back to full.
All right, perfect. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Cora, you're up.
At least losing those temporary hit points doesn't knock you out of wild shape anymore.
Well, it's true, but it's also that your hit points are not just
Yeah, not
armor
giant.
hit points
Yeah.
now. Like if she loses hit points in this form, those are still her real hit points. But
Yeah.
that's fine. You're good. It's your turn.
Alrighty. I'm in grapple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to use my.
I mean, if you're going to attack him, you might as well attack him. It doesn't hurt you to be grappled at the same time.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and attack. Again, I'm going to claw, and if I hit, we'll also do the primal energy on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah, anybody who's tried to pick up an angry cat knows how little it matters that you're grappling them.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's only a 15, however.
Unfortunately, no.
And then I might as well. I still have the produce flame. I've got it for 10 minutes / 10 rounds.
Mhm.
Might as well pop him again.
I think you are technically casting it again because the way that spell works is you're holding the flame in your hand and you're holding it for a certain amount of time, but then you
Yeah.
can throw it.
Yeah,
But if you
but
could
it's
recast it, then it's fine.
Yeah, it's a bonus action
Right.
cantrip.
Mhm.
So 24 to hit.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
7 points of damage.
Okay. Nice.
If
Okay.
he wants to continue to hold on to the fiery spitting kitty, he
Mhm.
can.
Yeah. All right. Radius, you want to try that wisdom save again?
I do, actually.
I thought you might.
Hopefully I get it this go round. Nope.
Not quite. See, it's the magic of me saying I believe in you, and I didn't.
No.
So. Okay, unfortunately, still frightened, and now both of them are out of your 15-foot reach.
I can't get closer. How long does inspiration last?
What, the bardic inspiration or?
No, you gave me inspiration, and
Oh
don't
yeah,
have-
yeah. Then that lasts until you use it.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Can I use that on the wisdom save?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. You can use it on any D20 roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just roll it again.
Yep.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh,
Unfortunately, no.
My
Ah!
goodness.
Worse. Okay. Unfortunately, sorry.
Yeah, and I don't actually have any ranged. I am not a ranged person at all.
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
confused about that, but
yeah. And there's too many people, so I can't explode. So, I guess
You
that'll be
need
my
to
turn.
explode. I'm fine with, and I'm the only one in the way. Our
uh,
guy.
not
I'm fine with it.
No. I have a 20-foot radius. I literally could go, but I can't get closer. So,
Mhm.
Right.
so yeah. Since I'm frightened, I guess yeah, that's my turn. I will
Oh. I
move
mean,
over.
you could certainly hold an action to make an attack if one gets within your range, but
Yeah,
yeah.
but no,
Okay.
I'll be good.
All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. It is the Warden Archon's turn again. This one is right here. He's kind of staggering. He's looking a little dizzy, but he does see your shadow there, and he's going to attack it, kneecap.
okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
That does hit, and it is gone.
All right.
I,
And he's like,
move it off to the side.
all right. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have kept the token, but that's all right. And then he's like, see, I'm back in my prime. And he's going to charge at you and try to do that again. But that one is only a 10 to hit because he's not back at his prime. He's going to try to bite you, but that one's not bad. That's a 27 to hit for 12 piercing damage. And not that this matters, but technically speaking, for the next 24 hours, the Archon would know the distance and direction to you while you're both on the same plane of existence.
Huh. Well,
How useful.
with,
It's not likely to be important in our game.
yeah, I can imagine that he's bitten onto kneecap around here
Mm.
on the shoulder, and he just hears.
Okay. I think he kind of backs up from the bite and goes, "That was a weird response. People don't, usually laugh like creepy like that when I bite them." The other one is going to continue attacking Sabretooth Cora.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit for 9
Okay.
slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the next one is only a 13 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, and then the bite is a crit for
Alright.
for 31 piercing damage.
Oh,
Ooh, that one. Okay.
that one hurt.
That one hurt, but
Mhm.
I'm only bloodied.
Mm. All right, and that is their turn. Kneecap, you're up.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight attacking. So that's 16 misses for the first.
Yeah.
27 hits.
That will hit.
9 damage.
That one is going to finish him off. What does that strike look like?
So, wait,
He had
That was
1
how-
hit point.
that was 2 attacks. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically, it's like I have my flail and just kind of swing up, and he goes, and kneecap just dives in and uses the momentum from the first swing to just crack him right in the chest.
Mm-hmm. And he topples over backwards, but as he is falling, he just sort of fades away into golden light and is gone. And the other one goes, "Curtis, no!"
One.
All right.
And
Yeah,
I
more
still
of
have
your
my
turn.
bonus.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move over to here and throw Acid's Rage at the second one.
Okay.
And that is 17 to hit, which probably misses.
It does. Unfortunately, it goes tink and then clunk, clunk, clunk onto the ground. And then, yeah, he looks down at it and says, "That's a nice dagger. You might want to keep that."
I'll get after your dad.
That seems fair. Uh, all right. That was Kneecap's turn. Malleus.
All right, so uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The body is actually gone. I'm going to move it off. I just it's that's the one on the initiative tracker. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit.
I
the
think he
older-
kind of has half cover from there.
I have a feat. I ignore cover.
Okay, there you go.
It's- Yeah. I forget which one it is. It's either spell sniper or warcaster.
Spell sniper probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go back to what I have 2 tries on instead of just the one.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's better. 23 to hit.
Hits.
Max damage 14.
Okay.
Second one, 23 to hit.
Also hits.
For 7 points of
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, that one's he's on the ropes too. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Spine.
Finish him.
Let's see if you can do it. See, I'm afraid to say I believe in you now because that like if it doesn't work, then like it proves the powers of my my power. It would prove it a fraud, and I'm not willing to do that. So better to just
Words
kind of.
have just been said.
I mean, but it's not the words; it's the belief.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So you're ready for that save, Spine?
Right. Here we go.
Aha!
17.
You did it. Good job.
Finally.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yay!
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna take steady aim, but now I get advantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we're playing with power.
So that's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Um,
Pretty sure you're going to finish him with your sneak attack.
30 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
How much overkill?
He had 7 hit points.
Yeah. So even minimum damage would have.
Yeah. So how does your strike finish him off?
That crossbow bolt gets. I'm going to get a little crazy here. It hits like a broad plate in the back of his armor, bounces off the wall, ricochets back into his ear, and comes out the other side.
Wow.
I think that like it's like, and I think that there's a moment where he's just standing there and he just kind of blinks a couple of times, then he kind of like looks over there and he sees the bolt on the ground and goes to pick it up, but then just kind of collapses over and then turns golden light and he's gone.
And you,
All right.
Radius is like, darn it!
And suddenly,
Turn it off!
the aura of menace is gone, so you are no longer frightened.
The
And
moment
he's just
Yeah.
stomping around in circles, very upset.
the moment he falls, kneecap goes
Drop
in.
the wild shape and ow, that hurt. So let's see, what's the I'm going to healing hand myself
Hmm.
Nice.
as a start.
Let's see how much.
While folks are healing and basically cleaning up after that, since I wasn't hurt, I'm going to go over to the door and check to see if it is locked and or trapped.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm not very good at these, but at least, somebody's got to do it.
And I'm going to
Oh,
do my.
natural one. That's fine.
You are not sure. This is a very fancy door. You feel like if it could have anything on it, and you wouldn't be able to tell.
Radius will go over to Tarsus and be like, "Do you have any bandages?" He's actually really bloody.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have a few more dice left. So let me of my healing. So let's give. I can do up to 3 at a time. So I'll give you 3 dice. That leaves me down to 2, but you get 3d6 of healing.
And you see him. He goes, "The Deotor is not pleased with me."
It happens. It happens, man. It happens.
17.
That's weird.
What?
It came up. It came up weird.
Team of
Oh.
0 successes. Yeah, that was very weird.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
that's yeah, because it was. I'm using the advanced roller on
Oh, okay.
to roll multiple.
okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use my magical cunning 1 minute esoteric rite to get my spell slot back.
Okay.
Okay, they're
Yeah.
they're taken care of.
So now I think it's quiet for a little bit. You know, the fountain is kind of burbling, and that crystal sphere is sort of just hovering there above it, and otherwise, nothing else seems to be happening.
I think since don't really I don't think we're gonna take a long or a short rest. Gonna have the opportunity. Kneecap is going to walk around the fountain and look at the views in the globe just to see if there's any unusual action from the rest of the casino.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check there, because there's a lot of different views.
Yeah. 7.
Okay. I mean, you see a lot of just casino business. You don't see anything that strikes you as particularly relevant to you.
Okay, I don't see like a rushing of troops or anything, or bellhops or anything like that.
Yep.
Well, that's good.
Is that the only door in the room?
So the south wall here is the glowing portal that you took from the skull-shaped room. The double doors at the north end is the only other door in the room.
Okay. You all see Radius. He sits there for a minute and he kind of sits down and like starts meditating for a second. You hear him chastising himself a little bit. And then he stands up and he cracks his shoulders a little bit and he's like, Deotor be praised. And he unfurls his wings. You see big leathery wings come out of from under his cloak that looks like a mantle of fur. And he launches himself at the double doors. And
Okay.
he will do a full round of 5 unarmed strikes at this door.
Okay. So you hit it once and it just opens right away because it was not locked.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So let me go
Just
ahead
hate it
and.
when that happens.
So let me
Hope there's not
reveal.
another person there. That would be terrible. And
All
a
right.
large person.
All right. So the door swings open. It's a fancy door, and so like it swings open like it's got a little thing to keep it from slamming.
Yeah.
But it does, it swings open, and you see faint music and sharp perfume drift on the breeze, blowing amid the columns and alcoves of this lavish chamber. Gemstone mosaics and platinum gilding glimmer amid hanging silks and furnishings heaped with cushions. The eyes of dozens of vulpine visages, fox-like, sculpted on columns and decorative statues, stare in your direction. Behind a narrow standing desk, a familiar red-furred figure sighs and looks up from her work. "I've been expecting you," Shemeshka says, "but not quite so still alive. Honestly, I've never had gophers who've needed such convincing just to stay dead."
And you all see Radius just go, "Don't worry, you will precede me."
Okay. Well, first of all, let's put you up by the door there. Um, and then so you say that, and she just says, "We'll see." And we're gonna roll initiative again.
Here we go
Oh
again, kids.
boy, this is gonna be fun.
And
Rolling
on
one
that,
to the other.
I
Oh boy.
will. Let's see. Where is it?
All
Where's my metabolism? Like, no, so I can get my key points back or discipline points now, focus points or whatever they want to call them.
I don't know.
I mean, don't you usually need to rest for that? I mean,
Nope. Whenever you roll initiative, I regain all expended focus points, and I regain one.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
and I get
Oh.
1d8 plus 6 hit points back.
mhm.
Oh, that's good.
Bro, monks are so good now. Oh my god, they're so good. Monks are excellent.
I'm
Like honestly and truly, I only mixed this one for the character. Just a straight monk build is fantastic.
Nice. So, do we have everyone got their new initiative?
I have mine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
just don't bunch
And
up, folks.
mine-
This is the spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, I think, yeah, if we've got the new initiative,
Oh,
then,
phew.
Radius, you are up first, perhaps
Okay.
appropriately.
Okay, thank you. No, let me re-roll that. I couldn't get my character underneath the door.
Oh, okay.
I just kept opening and closing the door. And I was like,
Oh, okay. Are you need to re-roll initiative, or
Yeah,
what are you?
yep, yep.
Okay.
So that would be a 14. So
Okay. Well, then you're not first.
not first.
Okay, Malleus, you are actually first.
One, two, three, four. I think Malleus is just gonna come up here. He's not gonna attack or anything. He's just gonna say, "Well, considering the fact that you cursed us to come back to life, uh, let's say that you really shouldn't be surprised."
All right. So you don't
And
attack.
that's it. No, he doesn't attack. He'll hold an no.
You
He's
know, at
not even
least
gonna
take
hold an Eldritch Blast. He's just gonna talk.
Okay.
You could take the dodge action.
Yeah, dodge will be good.
So you're dodging instead of holding an attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm dodging.
All right. Okay. So I think she looks at you and just says, "I didn't curse you to stay alive." But before anything else can happen, all of a sudden, you are getting attacked from from the side, Malleus.
Uh huh.
Let's see. The first attack is a 19 to hit.
That'll
Even
hit.
with the disadvantage?
You're going to see in just a second.
Okay.
What would the disadvantage be?
Dodge action.
Oh, you're right. So it would be a 16, I guess. You're right, because it's straight attack ahead because it was with advantage because it's an invisible creature that's attacking you.
Right.
The 16 hit.
AC is no.
Okay.
16 does not hit.
Okay. Well, the second attack is a 15, so I guess both miss. And now that it has attacked, it is no longer invisible. A horrible creature
Oh, dear.
made of like exposed muscle and brain tissue in a giant sort of weird, lumpy, approximately humanoid shape is standing over you now. And I'm sharing a handout with you called Eater of Knowledge.
Oh, that will not do.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh, that's unattractive.
Yeah.
The art is brilliant.
Mhm.
The art is absolutely brilliant. Kudos to the artist. It's just that is just freaking disgusting, man.
Yeah. So yes, that thing now just like slammed at you, but because you were dodging, it missed.
That looks
Okay.
like something
Both
from
attacks
the
would
film.
have hit you otherwise. One would have been a crit.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yep.
so Tarsus, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's pull out a big gun. So, because why not? So I'm going to cast Summon
Oh, did
Celestial.
we lost someone.
You lose me?
No.
No, Cora.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Summon Celestial, you say?
Summon Celestial.
Okay. Nothing like making me get more tokens out. Go for it. What are
Yeah,
you summoning?
It's a celestial spirit with a mace. It's a
Okay.
defender celestial. So it kind
Let's see.
of looks like a quasi angelic version of him.
All right. Let's see. I've got a solar token. How about that?
That'll work. That'll work just
Oh,
fine.
how about him on the token layer instead? Is it what size is it?
It's a medium sized creature.
Okay.
It manifests in angelic form and occupies space you can see within range. Can I see through these doors?
Yeah, I think so. You probably would
Okay.
move further, closer up to the doorway to.
Right. I'll move to
So
here.
I've got. Here's your token. You should be able to put it where you
Okay.
want.
Put it right there.
Okay.
Okay, it is an ally to me. In combat, it shares my initiative count, takes its turn immediately after mine,
Okay.
obeys my verbal commands, yada yada yada.
All right.
So I did that, and so that was my move. That was my action. I will stay here for the moment, and then it'll be the Celestial Spirit's turn. The Celestial Spirit, with his mace, their mace, will whack at this creature. No, what's its actual attack roll? Melee attack bonus equals your spell attack modifier to your reach 5. Okay. Reach 5 feet.
Okay.
So it gets a 19.
A 19, I believe, does hit. Let me just pull that back up real quick. Got the wrong thing open. Okay, 19 does hit.
Okay. So it does 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
It gets two. Oh, it gets tax equal to level of spell divided by 2 rounded down, so it gets another attack. So it'll
Okay.
attack again. Same versus the first.
Okay.
Coming. That's only a 15. I think.
15, I think does just hit. Yeah, does hit.
Oh, it does,
This
okay.
this thing's not wearing plate armor. It's a big muscle monster.
The big muscle monster. Okay, so that's 11 radiant damage.
Nice.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn,
Okay.
and my friend's turn.
All right. Radius. Now it's your turn.
Alrighty. And Radius, he just kind of looks, and he launches through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if this will work, because I think it does. 'Cause he should be able to take the dodge, the disengage, and the dash action with the key point, which means no opportunity attack by the big thing.
Yeah. What's it called? There's a
Step of the wind. I
yeah,
think it is?
that's it.
Yeah. Yep, that's
Mhm.
what it is. Yep, step of the wind. Yep, as a bonus action, you can take the dodge and dash action, and my jump distance is doubled. So yeah, so I will do that,
Okay.
and he just streaks through the room.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a desk?
Yeah. It's a standing desk, so it's like tall.
Oh, good.
Just jump up on top of it. Your
Yeah.
jumping is
He is.
bonused.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that distance between me and this one? That's 20. And then I'll expend 2 more key points, and he will erupt as he screams, "For the Deator!" He erupts into flame in a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
And they must make a DC 16 dex save.
Okay. Let's see. Dex save for Shemeshka is 25.
Alrighty.
For the Eater of Knowledge, it's going to be less, I think. That's a 1.
Are these 10-foot squares?
No?
Huh. Okay.
Oh, you know what? It might be, the ruler might be off.
Okay, because I think that if it's 20 feet, then it's gonna catch more than just the
Well,
enemies,
I
yeah.
was assuming that it was catching. That I was assuming that the big grid is 10 feet across, but it does look like the ruler is doing. Um, is Yeah. So don't you can't go by the ruler. Divide the ruler in half.
Oh.
So but like the size of your token is a 5 foot square.
Okay.
Right.
So what that would mean is that 20 feet will get Shemeshka and the Eater of Knowledge, but it'll also get Malleus. From where
Sorry, he's kind of mad.
you
Oh,
are. So Shemeshka saves, the Eater of Knowledge fails, Malleus.
What am I rolling again?
Dex.
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 Like save.
D- Hold on a second. Let me roll a d10. Please roll better. Nope.
nuts.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a
Nah.
nice 12.
Okay, so it will be 3d8 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
If I could get it to open up, that'd be great. There we go. Did it roll on?
You know, you sent us the description.
All right, I didn't roll it in. I'll just roll for 7.
It looks like you can also choose to have that happen at a range. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
happen on you.
Yeah, you could have it. You could have it happen on basically on her,
Yeah.
and then that would catch the two creatures and not Malleus.
Well, it would also get you if you put yourself there, but you also didn't have
Oh,
to
no,
get
no.
all the way up there. You can
Oh,
have.
no, no, no.
I'll allow you to have it happen on you, but it doesn't look like per that
Oh
reading.
no, I'll have it happen on Shemeska, but still get the thing, but her. And
Okay.
I don't care if it catches me. I'm resistant to fire anyway.
All right. Well, you can place it then so that it won't affect Malleus.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that'll be fine. And but even though it'll only be it's 3d8 to the big dude, which is good.
Yeah. So I mean, but if you're placing it where you're in the middle of it, you have to. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
deal with your own.
Oh,
You know, just like if a wizard casts fireball on himself, they could still get burned.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. All right. So.
12. That'd be 12,
12.
and I have let's see,
All right. So.
advantage on dex saves.
12 to the.
Yeah, 12 to the
Eater of
flame.
Knowledge. It would be 6 for Shemeshka, but she's also resistant to fire, so she's taking 3.
Actually, I don't think you take it.
What?
If you pass the save, I don't think you take it.
Half as much damage.
Well, if
Oh,
you
okay.
have evasion,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was an all or nothing thing for that. Like, well, no, that's not bad then.
Okay. So yeah. So the Eater of Knowledge got some significant fire there, though, for sure. All right. Great.
And that's his turn, and he'll just look at her and say, "Face me."
I think she's looking up at you and says, "I'm right here." Kneecap, it's your turn.
Okay, so Kneecap is hurting a bit, so he is not gonna go super, super,
Hard.
careful.
Have you got a second wind?
For not for this turn. Like I'm gonna
Okay.
use that.
Okay.
So as I'm moving, my bonus action will put my echo, right, basically directly opposite of Malleus.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I will just do shadow.
Right there?
No.
Okay, where? You can move it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and I am just going to attack through it.
Okay.
Just Baker or natural 20.
Natural
Sure.
20?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, good.
Has 13 damage,
Okay.
and then a natural 1.
All right, well, yeah.
Are we I can't remember. Are we doing flanking?
No.
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 Okay. Okay. And yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. All right. So, um, that's Kneecap. Cora. Oh, but yeah, Cora's not here. I think so. Let's have Cora come up and she can do the produce flame through the door. We'll say. Does that seem fair?
Sure.
Sounds
At
good.
least until
Yep.
until she's back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. I rolled an 8 for her on the die. Um, which, let's see, I can pull up her previous roll.
I think she's got a +8.
Yeah, so that would be 16, which will hit. And then no, it looks like a +7, which was a 15, but that does still hit. And then the damage is 2d8. Did it roll?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, there we go. 10. All right. Okay. Okay. And that is going to be her turn then for now. So, Spine.
Fine. Slips 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Slips past the creature. I'm
Mhm.
hoping that its reach is only 5 feet. So I don't provoke an attack of opportunity.
5 feet, yeah.
And I'm going to take a shot at Shemeska,
Mm-hmm.
my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't get sneak attack because Radius didn't get quite close enough.
Hmm.
But still,
Well, if you're using your steady aim,
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So that's a 19 to hit.
A 19 does hit.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why it rolled all those dice.
Well, it's just sneak attack.
Yeah, I
So,
assumed I got the.
well, I think it usually always rolls that, doesn't it? So
Okay, so 5 points of damage, and I'm going to take a bonus action.
5, shouldn't it be 8? Looks like 8 to me.
Yeah.
4 on the
Oh,
d6
okay.
plus.
I see. Yeah, yeah, 8 damage, and bonus action hide.
Okay.
So my stealth check.
She is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. So she'll take 4 damage.
And I got a 29 on my stealth check.
All right, that's pretty good.
Got yourself a decent check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. It is now Shemeshka's turn, and she just says to all of you, "Now, honestly, why would I curse you all to stay alive when it is so much more to my interest for you to all be dead? Hopefully, this time it will stick." And then she is going to turn invisible. And okay, and then at the end of her turn, another thing happens. All of a sudden, another creature appears, having previously been invisible, and it is a Maleficent. You have previously met these kinds of creatures, when you were playing Field of Dreams.
One of those things.
Yeah, I believe you still have that handout already.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, not quite as unattractive as the Eater of
No. Well, you won't like what he's about to do, though.
Yeah.
He rears back and with his trunk sends out a 60-foot cone of poisonous gas
Oh yeah. Fine.
that is going to get everyone but Spine in this cloud, and everyone needs to make a
clump up, guys.
Constitution saving throw against poison.
I mean, I was in the other room. I thought I was safe.
Yeah.
And also, I'm the one furthest in front. I thought I definitely was fine. Or if anyone would get hit, it would be me.
Constitution saving throw.
That's a
Yep.
10.
It's
That
poison.
fails.
It's poison, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I get advantage on that. So
Mhm.
let's try it again. Not
How's-
that 18.
Okay, so 16 is what you're looking for to save.
21.
Um, did we get everyone make their roll?
Yes.
Okay, so if you saved, let's see, you're going to take still 16 poison damage.
Oh yeah, that's with a save.
Yeah. If you failed, bad news.
Oh
Not
boy.
only do you take 32 poison damage, but you have a very specific poisoned condition.
Oh no.
Oh
While
boy.
poisoned in this way, the creature loses all weapon and skill proficiencies. It can't cast spells. It can't understand languages. And it
Ah,
has disadvantage on intelligence saving throws. So, who all is affected in that way?
Everybody.
What?
no.
Well,
Oh,
no,
me.
that's only if you
No.
failed to save.
Yeah. So Malleus
Okay.
only got a 10.
All right.
Tarsus and Radius saved.
Yeah, I saved as well.
Okay.
Um,
So
Cora.
the only one that we
Oh,
need
yeah.
to.
So Cora needs to make that save. Let's see. I can roll a d20. Can anyone look up what her con save modifier would be? She got a 15 on the die, so almost certainly, unless she has a low less than 10 Constitution, should save.
I'm
What
bringing it up.
if the modifier is +1 or better? Then she saves.
She's got two there, but one of them's level 10. I'll assume that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want the profile. I want.
It is. Yeah, she's got a +5.
Constitution?
Constitution save, yeah.
Okay, I
Constitution
think druids
save.
might have that as proficiency in that one actually.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
Okay, so she saves, but she's going to take the 16 poison damage. All right, so that could have been worse. Still pretty bad for Malleus, though.
Uh huh.
But yes, so this thing has appeared from invisibility, and it did that awful thing. And now that is the end of its turn. Malleus, it is your turn, but you're having a rough time of it at the moment.
Right. So he can't cast spells, so all of his spells are done.
Right. And if you attack with a weapon, you have to do so without your proficiency modifier.
Okay. How
Because
about
basically
if I
your
attack
brain is
with
scrambled right now.
What about if I attack with my breath weapon?
You would still, well, so I guess that forces a
That's the
saving
same.
throw. So yeah,
Yeah.
that should work.
Yeah. So I'm going to attack the. I have my golden dragon breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The 13 deck save to the eater of
All right.
whatever the hell this thing is.
Eater of knowledge, yeah. I think is that a 15-foot cone?
It is a 15-foot cone.
It's going to get Kneecap's shadow in it.
Okay.
But
And
hmm?
is it take half on a successful save?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not even gonna bother rolling because it has 1 hit point.
Okay.
I don't think.
All right. So the Eater of Knowledge does fail the save.
Okay, cool. All right, so that is 13 points of damage.
All right.
And I am going to back the hell up.
Okay. It is going to take a swing at you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, before
Five,
you move too
six.
far, it's going to take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
But it only gets a 9.
Nope.
It has not had some great rolls yet,
One,
so
two,
it has
three,
not
four.
gotten to do any of its cool stuff.
5, 6. I'm back here.
all right.
Just went
Yeah.
straight backwards.
Okay, so now you can, at the end of your turn, repeat the Constitution save against the
good.
mind poison.
Does the celestial
Okay.
No, it's
that's-
not. It wasn't in the cone.
No, it should have been in the cone actually.
Oh, so I had
Yeah.
to make. So
Yeah.
okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see
That's
what
a
the stats are.
17 save.
Okay, so yes, you are no longer poisoned.
Yay!
So Constitution save for the.
Deck save for the.
Well, no. So this is the con
Natural
save
20,
against the
it's a-
poison
Yeah.
for the.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Constitution save for the celestial. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a natural 20. So
Okay,
for
so it
26.
saved, but it should have
But it's-
still
but it's
taken
a-
the 16.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Is it resistant to poison? Celestials
Um,
often are.
Let's see. That's a good question. Resistance is radiant. No, it is
Okay.
not resistant to
Condition
poison.
immunities.
Okay.
Charmed and frightened.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So
So it's down to 24 hit points then.
okay, it is now the Eater of Knowledge's turn, and I think that because it is a bodyguard of Shemeshka, it is going to go after the creature that was most, directly threatening her. Radius, you're standing on the desk. The Celestial will get an opportunity attack as it moves to go after Radius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
that's you.
that's me.
Mhm.
Right. 23. So that will hit.
Uh-huh.
Where's this? Crap! I need to. I just put it in here, and now it can't be find it. Right. So it's 1d10 plus 3.
Looks like it rolled that twice.
Yep. So 13.
Okay.
13 radiant damage.
Yeah, it's pretty hurt at this point. But it is going to try to see if it can do a thing to Radius. We'll see. I'm guessing at this point that is gonna be a wet fart of a bodyguard here, but we'll see. Okay, well that first hit is a 25 to hit for 14 bludgeoning.
I'll use my. Does that do anything special, or is that just straight hits?
You are grappled. Wait, no. It has to hit you with both attacks for you to be grappled. So the first one has no.
Okay, then.
It is going to
I'll
get a
take it.
23 with the second one, so it will hit you. But resolve the first one first.
Yeah, then I'll use my reaction and try to deflect.
Okay.
That is. It's because, but I won't. I'm not gonna try to hurt it. I'm just trying to not take the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that it'll soak it up 18.
Okay, so the first one doesn't hurt you then. The second one is a 23 to hit for 11 bludgeoning damage.
That hits.
But now you are grappled by it, and you need to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh, that would be a bad combination with that Maleficent.
Oh, God, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Well,
So unfortunately, Radius, you are stunned at the moment and grappled by this thing. Okay, so that is its turn. Tarsus, your turn.
All right. Here we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I will go here. I will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at this thing. See if I can maybe knock it loose from Radius. Number 1. That's a wart feather of a 10. That won't do anything.
No.
Number 2. That is a critical
Yeah,
hit.
There you go.
Critical
Yay.
Critical hit will hit. Yeah. Okay. 5. Well, 5
9.
should be. So the 5
the
should be
minimum-
plus
yeah.
1 more d10, not
Oh,
yeah,
right.
because the.
well, the second roll of D10 was a 9, so you can make
Okay.
it 14.
Yep.
Yeah, 14.
All
And he
right.
gets pushed 10 feet away
All
from
right.
me.
Okay, and he's pretty hurt at this point. We'll say that drops the grapple, but I think Radius is still stunned.
Okay, yeah, but at least he's not grappled anymore.
Yeah.
That was my goal. Okay, and
Yeah.
then with the last 10 feet of my movement, I duck around here, telling my spirit to go after the Maleficent. So
Okay.
the Maleficent will go, the spirit will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 up and go to here, and it will whack at the Maleficent twice. Number 1, is just a 16. I assume that misses.
Wait, hang on. What is that, guys? You see. 16 does hit.
Oh, 16 does hit.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, then let's roll some damage for you. So that's 11 radiant damage.
Okay.
Gets one more shot. That's a 24,
Mm-hmm.
which will hit again, for sure. For another
All right.
13 radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah.
That is
A couple of
my
good hits
turn.
there. Great. So this should have happened at the end of the first round, but I'm going to have it happen now because I forgot before. Um, lair action time.
Oh.
Who would like to roll a d4 to see which one happens?
Oh God.
How about Radius since he's stunned?
Yeah,
mean,
I think that's
to be
fair.
to be fair, I can still move.
No, you are incapacitated.
In the new ones, it just says you can't take actions or reactions.
Hmm, I feel like, I mean, I guess you could. That's a weird. I've never. So yeah, I guess that's fair. You could still move on your turn. That's fair. Okay, but in any case, though, what's happening right now, because it's a slight delayed response on this lair action,
Oh God.
crushing will. Amid the sound of vulpine yips and growls, Shemeshka's will overwhelms the minds of intruders. Everyone needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Now, is
Okay.
this magic?
I'm
Yes.
rolling for Cora.
Yes, magic.
Cora got a natural one,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Oh
17?
no.
I did too. So
Mhm.
that's an
Oh.
8.
Okay.
Uh,
18?
I got
You're
a
looking for
19.
an 18.
nope.
I saved.
Yeah. Okay. So, on a successful save, you're only going to take 8 psychic damage, which honestly is a relatively low roll for this particular thing. Good, we have Millie back, I think.
Yay!
Yay, welcome. She can't hear us yet, but in a moment. Um, so if you failed that save, you take 17 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
My celestial saved, so that's
Welcome back, Millie.
Sort of. The computer I was using still isn't up, but I can fake it. I
Okay,
think.
well, we did a turn for you, but we're fighting still.
Okay.
Bodyguards. There's 2 of them now.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that happened. Then that was the delayed layer action. Radius, it is your turn. You are stunned for this first turn. You can't take any actions or reactions, but at the end of your turn, you can try to. Actually, I think the stun might automatically be. No, that's not right. Let me double check. Stun until the. Oh, you know what? Yeah, so it'll be just this turn.
Okay. Mm.
So you can't do anything.
Yeah, I
Well,
could move away,
as
but
we
he
established, you could move if you wanted. Although right now, if you move, you'll be subject to opportunity attack from the Maleficent.
right. So he'll just stay there.
Okay. All right. But yeah, so the stun will be up at the end of this turn automatically.
Nice.
You don't need to make the save again.
Awesome.
Okay. Kneecap.
All right, Kneecap is looking a bit woozy.
aren't we all?
Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. To that
Mm-hmm.
point, manifest his echo right here.
Okay.
Take a-
Did you delete it before? Because I
No,
could.
I moved it off to the side
Okay. You could put it back then. I
It's
didn't
already
see where you
back.
put it. Okay.
by the Maleficent.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah.
And you said the first attack is at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make that first one against the mind
The
thing.
Maleficent. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
18 to hit.
Okay. Against the Maleficent, yes.
No, against the squishy.
Well, you. Oh, you're. I thought you were attacking from your echo, but okay, then if you're not, then yeah, go ahead. So 18 hits, yeah.
Yes, and that was 8 damage to
All
that.
right. You kill him.
All right.
All right, one down.
And now, second attack is going to be through my echo.
Hmm.
And that is going to be a 26.
That one didn't even get to extract any brains.
Good job.
26 to hit for 7 damage.
Okay,
So
yeah,
now-
nice. That'll hit. You know how it had Radius stunned in the grapple? Guess what its next
yeah.
turn was going to be?
Yeah.
Anyway, um, okay, so is that the end of your turn, Kneecap?
That's the end of my turn.
You're sideways for us, Millie.
Yeah, that no, yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
This is how I can actually use Twitch to see the map.
Well, I can rotate you in OBS here. There we go.
Okay, that works.
All right.
So we've got something that looks pretty healthy. I was gone. Did she like poof out or something?
She seemed to disappear. You
All right,
suspect it might. You had invisible bodyguards, so it might just be invisible.
Right. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think it's time to pull out that. Um, I'm going to do a. Where are you? Um, moon. All right, 5th level moonbeam. Which is the 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. And I'm going to center it on the elephant thingy.
Okay.
I'm not connected to plane to roll 20, so I'm just gonna
That's
have
fine.
to
I put one down for you.
rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So
It makes a
yes.
Constitution save, I think.
Yes. Constitution 15.
Okay. Wow. Rolled low, so you only got a 12. That's gonna fail.
Alrighty, so it's what was alright. 5d10 damage. I got 35 damage.
Wow. That's a pretty good roll.
It is if it is shapeshift via polymorph, for example,
It's
it
not.
reveals its true form.
Yeah, it's not though.
And it has if it's
I mean, it's gonna.
yeah, this is the one that I can then use a magic action later to
Yeah. No,
beam on.
it's Moonbeam. Yeah, we got it. But
Yep.
but yeah, that's good.
And that's it for me.
Yeah, you did a bunch of damage
It's
to him
it's
just
the
then.
Druid
You're
space
good.
laser. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a moon space laser.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So, Spine, your turn.
Okay. I am going to pop out of hiding,
Mm-hmm.
so I get advantage on this shot, right?
Sure do.
And shoot with the hand crossbow at the Maleficent.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 23 to hit,
Yep.
and I'm going to take straight up damage. $22 damage.
All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right.
Pop back, and another bonus action hide.
Nice. All right.
20. That's actually 23 because I have reliable talent.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Okay, so I think that you all just hear like echoing through the room in such a way that it is impossible to identify a source. You hear Shemashka just saying, "Honestly, you lot are the most trouble I've had in quite some time. It is Is it really so much to just ask you to go away?
Yes.
And she's yeah, she does not reappear. She's basically she's not gonna fight you. She's not like some kind of ruffian. Um, all right, but then it is the Maleficent's turn. It is gonna move out of the moonbeam. I think. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide which way it goes. So yeah, it's gonna go this way. So that's an opportunity attack, I think, from radius, and I guess
Yes.
from
Yeah.
does the shadow also do one?
Yep. It's my reaction, but it does.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, any opportunity attack would use
Yep.
your reaction.
13.
Okay,
So-
13 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Can I, since it's an unarmed strike, can I try to grapple him?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, any attack can become a grapple attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. I'm trying to grapple him. He's not. I don't want him to go anywhere. I've got
Sure.
something to say.
Okay.
Hold him in the moonbeam.
Yeah,
Mhm.
D6. It's just 16. DC 16.
Okay. So he is. How is it a DC 16? No, it's not a DC 16. All grapple is
Is it-
always contested rolls unless it is the monster's stat block, but it rolled low, so you have to make athletics check.
Okay. Sure thing. Athletics.
Yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have advantage on those. 18.
Are you still raging if you were stunned?
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I'm not actually.
But that was with the roll without. That was the 18 was the first roll.
It's true. So, but you wouldn't have been raging. So,
No, no, no.
but okay, an 18 though does grapple him, so he is not able to move out of that moonbeam. Which,
And radius.
Don't you go anywhere.
Yeah,
All
radius
right.
is like, where are you going?
all right. Well, so then
so it
he-
makes the save when it either enters.
So yes,
Or ends
it
its
no
turn.
okay, but it yes, but that's not now. It didn't actually move. So
Okay.
it yes.
Yeah.
It will be forced to do that, but give me a second.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. It does get its awful mind poison back, but it doesn't matter because everyone has either been affected once or been immune
Or
to it
saved.
from save before. So it is instead then just going to wail on you, Radius, with its barbed trunk first.
Ow.
That's a 20 to hit
Hits.
for 12 piercing and 11 poison damage. And now it has you grappled in return. And then it is going to attack you with its glaive
Okay.
twice. So the first one is a 25 to hit for 24 slashing damage.
I'll use my reaction. The D10. Nice. I'll lower that by 20.
Okay, so 4 slashing damage from that first one. The second glaive attack is a 24 to hit for another 19 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
How is Radius looking?
Ragged.
Oh boy.
All right. And he cannot get away, so he is going to make another con save against the moonbeam.
Yep.
Got a critical fail on that one. So go ahead and roll that
34
moonbeam
damage.
damage. 34?
Yep.
Are you rolling? You rolled a 35 and a 34 on 5d10?
Well,
That's good. That's just good rolls.
no, it's I did it at 5th level, so it's 5d10.
Oh, well, okay, but 5d10, right? Like average would be 25, and I'm just saying you got higher than average both times. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
D10.
I don't know. I can't find a way of sending it from the iPhone
No, it's
app.
fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was just surprised. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just you just two heavy hits there. Okay. So yeah, he's taken another lot of damage again. He's not happy about it. It is now time for layer action number 2. Who would like to roll the d4 this time?
I'll roll it this time.
Yeah.
A 1.
1. Mocking winds. A blast of powerful wind that sounds like Shemeshka's laughter fills the area for 1 round. Creatures of Shemeshka's choice, that's all of you, must succeed on a DC 18 wisdom saving throw or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh,
no!
that's nasty.
2024 exhaustion is not as bad.
Yeah, it's,
It's
not
true.
as bad.
Does that affect me since I'm actually outside the door?
I fail.
Yes.
I fail.
Okay.
I got it.
where's the radius of it?
It's all of you.
Oh yeah, I failed.
Okay.
You said it was wisdom?
Yes. So 2024 exhaustion, I think. Yeah, so 16 is a fail. So 1 layer level of exhaustion, I think, in the new rules is just you basically subtract 1 from everything, I think.
Subtract 1 from all your rolls and 5 feet from your movement.
Yeah. All right, so that was the layer action. Malleus, it is your turn.
Yay! I saved on that one.
One needs to
Let's
roll
see.
for the
Yeah.
celestial too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I success.
Oh,
Just
Well, so
trying to
succeeded.
spread us out so that I'm not attracting
Yeah,
danger to Spine, and a couple Eldritch blasts towards our Maleficent.
Okay.
So that is an 18 to hit
Hits.
for 13 points of damage,
Nice.
and that won't hit. That's a 9.
No.
All right, and that's it.
All right. Okay. So yeah, it's looking pretty ragged too. But Tarsus, it's your turn.
Right, so I will move 5, 10, 15. I will I will fire 2 Eldritch Blasts. The first one is at disadvantage because that still has I never got actually have attacks since that happened. So
Okay.
that first one is at all right. Why is this not working? There. So first Eldritch Blast, I is a natural 1, so that misses.
Mm-hmm.
Second Eldritch Blast is a 19.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
That,
18,
I mean,
18,
well,
yes.
18 still hits.
For 11 force damage.
All right.
I'm not going to choose to push it.
Okay. Because you want to
Let's
keep
see-
it in the moonbeam.
I want to keep it in the moonbeam.
All
so
right.
It takes, right. Then I will move 20, 25 and end
Okay.
here.
And the
Now
celestial.
Now my celestial will take 2 whacks at it. That is a 21.
Mm-hmm.
That will hit. That is 8. That is 8 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is only a 15.
I think a 15 just hits this guy.
Okay.
Yes.
Then, all right. Only one more feeling.
All right.
So,
Your celestial caves its head in,
Yay!
and it dissolves into sludge.
Yay!
So at this point, Shemeshka just says, "Honestly, you people are the worst. Listen, how about a truce? You want answers, yes? I'll tell you
Yeah.
everything you need to know, and in return, you will leave and never come back."
I can deal with that.
While they're talking, I'm going to try and see if I can locate where she is.
Okay.
same.
What?
Same.
Same.
I
That
did.
is
I think she
I'm
said same.
Oh, same. Okay. Um, unfortunately, the acoustics here and the nature of her voice seems deliberately designed to prevent that.
Obfuscate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even like a perception check.
Well,
Or something?
also I'll also point out that the last three times she's spoken seemed to come from completely different places.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what? How about that? I'll let you make a check. But I'll say that it is very difficult to do in here.
Yeah, this,
Would a 28 be good enough?
28 tells you, yeah, that right now, at least, her voice seems like it's most likely coming from the northeast corner of the room here.
Okay. I'm going before I even like get like try to point it out or anything. I'm just going to try and shoot where I think she is.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Um, that's advantage, which is okay. I'll just roll it twice, and I'm still under the effect of the the exhaustion. So
Okay.
yeah, that's just a 12.
Yeah, so I think the bolt hits, and you hear the voice now coming from a different place saying, "So, is that a no on the truce? You know, I can just leave and have you all arrested and give you no answers. Or you can get the answers you want and then go off and do your hero thing and be out of my hair."
I'm not responding to that unless let the rest of the party talk.
I I think we should talk.
I'm not sure. I look at my companions. We have the capacity to kill her. So, if she leaves, we have gained nothing. Therefore, I believe a truce is in our best interest, as unpleasant and frustrating as it is as a conclusion to this confrontation.
Yes.
What
All
say the
right.
rest of you?
Agreed.
Your logic is unassailable.
I'm
unfortunately.
I'm concerned that we won't know if she's lying to us or not.
I agree entirely,
What
Malleus.
on
However,
earth?
however, it, the cost of trying to kill her will probably be at least our lives, if not our freedom. And not to mention, she'll just probably leave, and we will gain nothing out of this.
Is
Yes, exactly.
can I um
We
can I
probably all could sacrifice ourselves to take you down, Shemeska. That would be
No,
messy
you were
for.
right before. I would just leave. I'm not going to fight you.
what kind of floor is this? Is this tile or like carpet?
It's extremely fancy marble.
Hmm.
So, truce then.
Can I take a shot at hearing where she came from?
Listen,
No,
one more
no.
attack and I'm just leaving and you get no answers. Good luck trying to rescue the Modrons without my input.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear her out. Yeah, I can agree to that.
All right, if I turn visible
Sorry.
again, no one's going to shoot at me or do
on
something
my
else foolish.
on my word as an advocate and servant of Vulcan, I will not harm you or
Holster the
allow
hand
the others to
crossbow.
harm you.
Damn it. You had to put that part in.
I, I'm a
I like
very
you more than
lawful
I like her,
character.
so I'll like not get you in trouble.
Radius looks at you, Tarsus, and says, "If you're not going to allow me to scramble her brains, then you must heal me."
I don't have I don't have any gas left for that, sadly. Not until a rest.
Yeah, although I can help with that. But Anyway, let's get some answers first, and then I can always find her again later. But
No, no,
oh
you
wait,
can't,
that was
because
an
the
outside
agreement
link.
here,
Sorry.
is that I tell you what you need to know to go do your thing, and then you leave me alone. You do not come back.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I do usually have more protections in place than this.
So why don't you?
That is none of your business, and it's frankly immaterial at this point.
Okay, so let's pull up some floor tile and we'll hear you out.
All right then. And she reappears visual again. And as she does, she also just casually teleports to a different spot in the room. Like, meaning she appears in the corner, but then just like poofs into the center of the room when she's back at her desk.
The teleport at will is really stinky.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure we can take her.
Yeah, so she poofs back here and she just says, "All right, so here's the skinny. I have killed each of you dozens of times. It just so happens that I have killed you separately. I've killed you as a group. It's almost a hobby. And yet, every time, you keep coming back. And this was a problem for me. It was disruptive to my business. So finally, I managed to trap you in a rather splendid way. If you will all turn your eyes towards the eastmost alcove of this room, and you see this little alcove over here, and you see there's gem encrusted mosaics all over the walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
She says, "In that portion of the room is a device which I refer to as the resplendent cage, and it can be a little bit tricky to have individuals subdued in such a way that will allow me to use the resplendent cage on them. But once I have achieved that, they are imprisoned in a gemstone on my walls. If you care to inspect the mosaics more closely, you will see that each of them holds an individual who previously achieved my disfavor. And you are free to do that. And if you look, like every time you look close up at a gemstone, there's a little figure inside it."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's creepy.
How many of these are versions of us?
Yeah.
Well, only one.
Only one.
But here's the thing. You, as I discovered you when you came to me from the mortuary, and even as you are now, are dramatically weakened versions of the individual skeleton crew members that I have previously dispatched. You were once much more powerful. You recall how you have no memories, right? Well,
Right.
it turns out that this weird glitch you're all suffering from not only restores you from death, but when I imprison you in a gemstone, it pops you back in an earlier version of yourselves. So you don't remember anything because you are shadows of yourselves, because the main part of you is still in the gemstone.
So
You can
if we're
imagine my
doing the
frustration
not
when
bothering you anymore thing,
yes,
why
I
don't
will.
you just let us out
I,
and whatever
yeah,
merge and such?
you are ahead of where I'm going, but yes, we were achieving the same destination. I will release your other selves should you choose to do that, because you won't be who you are now, you will be who you were then. So
And
it's up to you to decide that.
what about the Modron merge?
Well, I'm getting to that. I'm trying to tell the story, and you're asking
Sure.
questions, and you're making me tell it all out of order.
Let her talk.
Let her
It's
talk.
monologuing.
I'm doing this monologue for you. I don't have to.
We appreciate it. We
All right,
appreciate
then.
it.
So, you can imagine. I hope you can all just appreciate how nice I was to you when you showed up again from the mortuary. I was beside myself, and yet I put on my best smile. And I said, hey, they're weaker. Let's just send them off after Rome. They'll probably get killed out there in the outlands somewhere, and even if they come back, it won't be my business. But, of course, I guess it's your destiny or whatever to save the Modron March. Oh, no, those poor Modrons. But the Modrons have been in the Tyrant Spiral long enough for my plans anyway, so I suppose it doesn't hurt me too much for you to go rescue them now. So I was hoping you would just go off after Rome and I would never see you again, and yet here you are, proving once again that you've gotten strong enough again to be disruptive. But I will retrieve your other selves if that's what you want. It sounds like it is. I believe that your whole glitch here, however, the current state of it is such that I believe that if you retrieve your other self and merge it with your current self, it may stabilize the glitch, which will mean that you can die like normal. All right?
Okay.
You will be your more powerful self. However, you will no longer be immune to death. I am going to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to leave so that I don't have to talk to you after you're back.
Considering it's looking like there's a whole potential reality cracking for everyone, that's probably not a bad plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless the whole reality cracking thing was your plans in the first place, then we might have to have a little more of a discussion.
The
No.
reality cracking was definitely not my plan. My plan was very straightforward, and I actually told you the gist of it before, which was that my thinking is Great Modron March comes out and they go all over the plains, and then they use what they see to recalibrate the multiverse. And if you knew what they saw, you could perhaps predict the nature of the changes that would occur. And I thought, well, even better then if you can control what they see. And so I put them in a terrible place so they think that the universe is a terrible place. And then I sell weapons. It's very straightforward, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I have to admit that's terrible.
Well, thank goodness you are not the arbiter then of what I am allowed to do and what I am not.
All right, let's get this over with.
All right. So, did you have any other questions?
Yeah. Kneecap absolutely has another question.
Of course, I know where this is going.
I asked you about my sister before.
Mm-hmm.
Were you lying?
I suspect that when you restore yourself, you will have the answers you are looking for.
Okay.
Fine.
I guess let's get this over with.
Yes, the memories you currently do not have, you will have.
Okay.
I note that no one has asked me how to get to the Tyrant's Spiral. You probably want that too.
Yes.
I'm volunteering it because I don't want you to come back later because I didn't tell you.
Yeah. We would
And-
appreciate that
and-
information.
and
Thank
what-
you.
And what awaits us there?
Well, what awaits you there is a horrible nightmare loop that they're walking around in over and over. It's run by the god of beholders, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Man,
Right.
Well, yes,
figured.
that was rather the point. But so I can. Let me just double check. I'm trying to remember the way that you are supposed to go there. Um. Uh. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. There is a rather tricky method of transporting there. The way that I got them there is no longer open. But basically, there is in the headquarters of the Mercy Killers here in the city of Sigil. If you can infiltrate their headquarters, there is a portal there in one of their locked up cells. It is not easy to get to. If you can find another way, I'm sure that that would be fine with me. But that is one way at least.
The Mercy Killers.
Yes.
Okay. And
All right.
then
All
from
right.
there we
So,
get to Spire and the Modrons and
Yes. So they are currently imprisoned in the Tyrant's Spiral. Once you are there, you will. I can make no promises on behalf of the creatures you find there. You will have to do your own thing as far as getting them out, but that is how you can get to them at least. So,
okay.
have I satisfied my end of the bargain here?
yes.
Yes, let's just get ourselves back to ourselves, I guess.
Very well. And she heads over to a part of the wall and just pulls out a little dagger and it just starts prying a handful of gemstones out of the wall and then just brings them over to you. And as you look in there, like it's still very tiny, but you can see little tiny humanoid figures in there and just say, you know, if you hold the one that's yours in your hand, it will feel warm. That's how you can tell them apart. She just dumps the pile on the desk.
Uh-huh.
If you go and stand in the resplendent cage with your gemstone for 1 minute and concentrate, it will do its thing. Now, I understand. If any of that doesn't go the way I said, you'll come after me. I understand. However, you're going to find that it is exactly as I said, and I intend to do my best to never encounter any of you ever again. I'm going to leave you the privacy of my office for doing your memory recovering or whatever. I would appreciate if you didn't make a mess on the way out. I would warn you against trying to free any of the other imprisoned individuals. Many of them are evil and dangerous. But if that's that, then
All right.
I do have one question. How many times have we done this?
this what we're doing right now?
Or that we made it to your office?
Oh, we did several times. But this was, see, locking you away in the resplendent cage was the first time that had happened.
Yeah.
And since then, this is the first time this has happened. All of the many times I've killed you before were before.
And now we're just boring. I got that.
Well, not boring. Don't say
Annoying.
that about yourselves. Common, certainly.
Boring. Yeah. No. I get what you're putting down. Okay. Thank you very much
I-
for your
More,
for taking
more
care of us.
annoying.
All right.
Well, your words, not mine.
And all we have to do is break the little cagey thing.
Yes, assuming that you want to. It's up to you. I think.
Spine just scoops up her gem and walks right over just starts walking right over.
Well,
towards
all right
towards the
then.
thing.
And so she's pulling out an amulet, and she says, "I hope to never see you again. Goodbye." And she focuses on her amulet and just.
Yeah, that makes 7 of us.
Alrighty,
All right. So
let's do this.
There are
important-
questions of identity
well,
here.
First,
Before-
make sure
before-
we all have the right gems.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There are questions of identity. Who will I be if I did this?
I think this is part of the housekeeping for next week.
Well, it is. So here's what I'll go ahead and say. And I think after I kind of just describe the nature of this, that is probably where we'll want to stop for this week because you'll have some thinking to do before next week. So what you are going to discover when you restore yourselves is first, all of your memories will return.
Okay.
You will be level 17,
Whoa. Okay.
Holy hell!
but you have to choose which of your incarnation is the quote unquote real you.
We should coordinate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes.
So you
Always.
are going to pick which one is the real you, and you're going to make the level 17 version of them. And you will
mama.
have all of your memories back. So if we need to coordinate on what some of those are, we can. But also, I would like you to feel free to make up anything you want within the boundaries of what we've established already.
I definitely want to play my original
Cuspid.
Cuspid. So that, and she's a warlock. So we've got a lot of warlocks bouncing around.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
And
no,
I don't
I'm
want
going.
I don't want to lock anyone else out of having a warlock.
Mhm.
So,
Right.
so
Yeah.
let's talk about this off stream.
Yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
this off stream.
But the other thing that I'll say though is that as Shemeska suggested, you are no longer immune to death. Once this happens, if your character dies, they will be dead and they won't come back.
Plus,
So
at
subject
level
to the normal
17, we've got
spells,
some
Yeah.
shenanigans
Yes, of
involved.
course.
Yeah.
But I just mean that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
glitch will
the
no
glitch-
longer
the-
bring
the
you back.
gl- the glitch will
It does
be-
not mean that reality is no longer glitched. It just
No, we have to fix
you
that.
are now insulated from it. There are lots of these questions that you can it has some little prompt questions like things: did others consider you a hero or a villain? For what accomplishment were you best known? Did you know the other characters? Like basically all of these things are stuff that you can. I'm basically going to give you carte blanche to decide what you want your memories to be. If you want to work with me on some of them, we can. But basically, as long as everything is like, compatible with what we've established, you have free reign basically.
So for
Cool.
the previous version,
Mhm.
is it one that we've played or one of the ones we had in
It can be basically anything. It does not have to be one of the ones you used before.
Okay.
And
Um,
it
Like
happens
we started we did it a little differently. Like the book assumes that you're making 3 and only 3, and you would be picking one of those, but we were kind of letting you remake it every time if you wanted. So in any case, though, the last piece of this that you would need to decide once you're level 17 self is that you have some recovered magic items, and you can choose one of 3 options. Option A is 1 magic item of legendary rarity. Option B is 2 very rare magic items. Or C is 4 magic items of rare or less. I do get to, those are all subject to my approval, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not likely um, to say no to much. Okay. And so certainly a lot of that stuff, the timing of it was good because I figured that was all stuff we would want to kind of, that would need some offline discussion.
Mhm.
But yes, you're in the end game now, Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
And it's going to be time to go to the Tyrant Spiral, the domain of the God of Beholders, to rescue the Great Modron March.
And try to save the world.
Yeah.
At a
Yay!
level that should be able to handle it, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, it actually has a little bit there where it says, like, if a character chooses not to release their lost incarnation, it might make the following chapter more challenging.
Yeah.
But it sounded like you all kind of wanted to do it, which I figured is
But
it's the default. But
yeah, Tarsus had to think about it
Yeah.
anyway because he'd be losing. He might be losing himself. He doesn't know.
yeah. Well done though. Yeah. You were. I think that if Shemeshka had been inclined to fight to the death for her lair here, you guys could have given her a good fight maybe, but she was pretty tough and was basically not participating in the combat before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and since y'all were kind of, some of you were in rough shape too, so it's just as well. And she was absolutely going to follow through on her threat, where if you didn't agree, she was just going to leave and not
Yeah.
tell you all that stuff. Good luck having you. You could have probably figured out some of that stuff, but in any case, this is she's just like, fine, if it will get you out of my hair. So in any case, I think that's where we'll leave it. And the next time we return to this adventure, we will have a new party, or an old party, an old new party,
An old new party.
for more adventure on so many levels.
So many levels.
So many levels.